I'm here at the Bedford Institute of Oceanography, Canada's largest centre for ocean research. Here, there are hundreds of scientists, researchers, and experts in managing Canada's marine resources. So now we're going to visit the offshore benthic ecology lab, where we'll take a look at corals and sponges and lots of things that live on the ocean floor.
So here we study the corals and sponge that live on the shelf. This is what we call a sun star. So it's a sea star, but not like the one we think of with 5 arms. So sea star could have 10 arms, 12 arms, depending on the species. We collect them through multi-species survey, and we want to know what we have to better protect the biodiversity of our waters. Here we have a basket star. This is a cousin of the sea star, and all the arms like unravel for feeding. Believe it or not, this big airy thing is a sea worm, a polychaete. We call that the sea mouse. They just eat whatever they could find in the sediment. Yeah, it's definitely fun discovering new species. It's a lot of work also. You need to describe every part of their external morphology, the microscopic bones inside the spicules, draw them. It's definitely a lot of work, but very nice to be able to know better what we have on the seafloor in order to protect it.
Welcome to the new Facility for Intelligent Marine Systems here on campus at the Bedford Institute of Oceanography. Gliders like this one and other autonomous underwater vehicles are used to collect the observations they need to fulfill their mandates. I'm standing on top of a 13-meter long, 4-meter wide, and 3-meter deep tank where our underwater and surface vehicles will be tested in various capacities. DFO's underwater gliders measure underwater weather, or the pulse of the ocean. And what I mean by that, I want to make an example of Jupiter. When you look at color shots of Jupiter, you can see the fluid dynamics happening in that gas giant, where the swirls and the colors and the eddies and that red storm are so vibrant and stand out. But the sea is complex and dynamic like that as well, with properties like salinity and temperature affecting density and changing how flow patterns work. And our gliders are able to pierce through this and collect that physical information that tells us what the ocean is doing over time and space. We collect data so we can get to know the ocean better.
I'm at the Wave Tank facility, and what we're going to do is catch up with 2 DFO science staff to learn just what it is that takes place here. Hi, Brian.
Hi, Christine.
Good to see you.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Could you tell us a little bit about what it is that takes place here at the Wave Tank?
Sure. So today we're setting up for an experiment. We're going to be testing the dispersion of oil under breaking wave conditions. Okay, so we're now getting ready to start the experiment. Andrew is going to add our oil containment ring on the surface of the water. We're adding 300 mils of oil, and this is a medium grade crude oil. And so you can see what's happening as the waves interact with the oil. So next what we're going to be doing is collecting water samples to measure how much of the oil has been dispersed into the water column. We're also going to be using our particle size analyzer to measure the size of the oil droplets.
So it sounds like part of what you're doing to test is to assess how different kinds of oil are reacting in the environment?
So we're testing different types of oil under different wave conditions and under different water temperatures.
Fascinating. Yeah. And what do you do with the results of those tests?
So all of the results from our experiments are used for scientific publications, and the information that we gain from these experiments is used by our environmental incident coordinators during actual oil spill response.
That's fascinating. So what you're saying is what you learn here actually informs our oil response on the water?
Exactly, yes.
That's a sample of the work taking place at BIO. There are many more programs that help us to better understand our oceans and better protect them. Thanks for checking this out. We'll see you soon.